what is tragicomedy? It's a question. We know what it is tragedy, what is comedy, but it is a new formation, tragicomedy. And tragicomedy is not a new form. It started from the early ages. So the term tells us something else, that it's a compilation of both tragedy and comedy. You see the picture or the images. Here, two masks are there, but one is laughing, another is crying. So this is called tragicomedy. So sufferings and laughing, happiness and happiness, whenever goes side by side together, that is called tragicomedy. May ends with the laughing or with sufferings. At anyone can happen. We will discuss meaning, definition and explanation of tragicomedy. Definition of tragicomedy. Tragedy is a literary genre that blends aspects of both tragic and comic forms. Most often seen in the dramatic literature. The term can variously describe either a tragic play which contains enough comic elements to lighten the overall mood, or a serious play with a happy ending. It's an Wikipedia definitions you have seen. Tragicomedy is a compilation or a mixture of both tragedy and comedy, form and a style, subject matter. Everywhere you will see the mixture. As we know, the tragedy, according to Aristotle, it should be relevant to the subject, a serious matter and simpler things. Whereas comedy always relevant to the satire, laugh and silly matter. But tragicomedy both. Why? We know that our human life is compilation of both tragedy and comedy. So the mask or the image also tells us something. It has two parts. One person laughing, another is crying, suffering. So it's a one human being's mask or the faces. It indicates that, yes, in a person, already I have mentioned that a man must have both. One side is suffering, another is happiness. Whereas one side is good, another side is bad or evil. As a result, frequently mentioned that our right hand always symbolizes or suggests the good, honesty, whereas left side indicates happiness, another is unhappiness. No one can say that I'm fully happiness or I'm fully, to some extent maybe happiness is dominating over the unhappiness or unhappiness dominating over the happiness. Tragicomedy is the most lifelike of all of the genre. It is non-judgmental with no final answer. It focuses on character, relationship and shows society in a state of continuous change. There is a mix of comedy and tragedy side by side in these types of play. So it's a mixture. Again, we are telling you it's a mixture, and this is not the final answer because it can vary. It may vary. It may change basis on the situation. Tragicomedy is a play that does not adhere strictly to the structure of tragedy. This is usually a serious play that also has some of the qualities of comedy, and it arouses thought even with laughter. So, through the laughing, through the ridiculing, human being are giving some serious matters, serious subjects. That is called tragicomedy. If I am giving all of the serious things, what's happened? You may not receive it all the time. But if I mix up both, you can accept it easily, and it will be easier for you as well. So is it clear what tragicomedy is? It's a mean of tragicomedy. We follow the structure of tragedy, and it is not the final answer. Why it is needed? To expose, to highlight the serious things through the funny activities. Traditional tragicomedy, the difference between traditional or the ancient and the modern tragicomedy, makes dramatic form of tragedy and comedy. serious or potentially tragic work that ends well. Shakespeare's tragicomedies as well that ends well. Then Winter's Tale. These are the great examples of tragicomedy. And modern tragicomedy play with mixed modes. Chekhov's quiet, desperation, and endings indeterminate, neither tragic nor comic. So nothing is determined, neither tragic nor comic. It is a middle of both or mixture of both. And early modern tragicomedy, it is one of the examples or the pictures you will see that tragicomedy. We see that Matsyakarna we mentioned sometimes also. Half human being and here it is half animal, bestial animal. So it's a tragicomedy. The first one is what? Happiness. Human being is the happiness, and the part of the animalism is unhappiness, suffering. So whenever a person possesses this truth, this is called the tragicomedy. This is not truth, this is a symbolic meaning we represent there. Whenever a man possesses the evil activities or animalistic characters, he or she is treated evil one, whereas his honesty is also exposed somewhere else. One example we can say, all the Waiting for Godot, it is one of the best modern drama written by Samuel Beckett. Characters wait for someone who never arrived, waiting for Godot. He is waiting for someone else, but the man never comes there, arrives there. It's really suffering. You are already receiving a call that I am coming on that time. You please come here, and you go there, but waiting for a long time, you see that the person doesn't arrive there. What does it mean that? It's a suffering. Okay? Similar things happens here. He is waiting for a person who never arrives. Humor and energy mixed with anguish and despair. Here one of the characters in this novel, you will see, you will read. He tries to keep off his shocks, but it's quite impossible to shows. Why? He thinks that Lucky is his servant. Lucky is his servant. But later on, when they arrive on the scene, the situation has been changed. Master becomes a servant, servant becomes a master. So it becomes so curious. So it's a suffering. So tragedy and comedy is there. And characters love at their life without being able to change it. So this is an example of the tragicomedy. Any question regarding tragicomedy? Any question? So thank you.